Hello, hello, this is Ariel, and this is your New Moon Ascended Master reading for July 2019. For this reading, I'm using the Ascended Master Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And before I get into my reading, I'd love to give you a few suggestions on how to create sacred space when you're doing a reading for yourself or for others, or just meditating at home. First of all, it's always great to have an intention. An intention is focusing on your desired result. You want to keep in mind this is not the same thing as asking a question. You want to focus on your desired result, for example, healing, knowledge, clarity, peace, love, romance. It's whatever state of being or whatever kind of energy that you want to draw forth in your life. As you know, the new moon is the perfect time to set manifestation intentions. So it's my hope that you'll use this reading and the intentions that we get through doing this new moon reading that will help you in your process of manifesting in your life, and also using the intentions to achieve your goals and to connect to your passion and your purpose. Number 2 is have an energetic protocol. So as part of your daily practice, you should be able to control your mental state with and your physical state with deep breathing, deep focused intentional breathing, and you should be able to ground yourself, and you're going to want to be able to connect to your higher self and to know what that means, to your highest consciousness. Now, when you first start out, you can use a pendulum to check, am I connected to my higher self? And you can just wait for that affirmative answer. Or when you kind of learn to flex that muscle and you're an old pro, you'll just do that automatically. But you can use the pendulum as a tool to check if you're connected to your higher self, if you feel out of sorts. And you can also check on if you're grounded. And then if you're not grounded, then you can go ahead and throw down a grounding cord there and remedy that situation. You're also going to want to have some energetic support. So by this I mean you call in your angels, masters, and guides. Now I do this across time and space and ask that the information that you receive be of the highest purity and clarity and of the greatest good for all concerned. You can also light a candle, burn some sage, mist aromatherapy, put some flowers on your altar. You can do all those things with reverence, intention of creating sacred space, and also have fun and have an open heart and do this in a loving and lighthearted way with the greatest good for all concerned. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into our Ascended Master card reading for the month of July 2019. Now, the card that I've drawn here from the Ascended Master Oracle card deck is Krishna. Krishna is the 8th incarnation of Vishnu, who is one of the 3 Hindu gods who oversees and protects the earth and her inhabitants. He's the messenger of joy, happiness, romantic love, and spiritual teachings, such as the Bhagavad Gita, which is the text of Krishna's dialogues. Krishna brings blessings to whoever calls upon him. So this energy is something that you can go ahead and call upon in your life to assist you in any way. The message of this card, of this Krishna card, is find the blessing in your current situation. Oh, isn't that interesting? So what it says about this card is Every situation offers opportunities to grow and learn. When we curse a situation, we block its energy flow and things fester and grow worse. What you put your negative energy towards also persists, right? If we want something not this, or we're like, oh no, not this, and we're pushing against what actually is and what's happening, that can cause us a little bit of angst and a little bit of unnecessary struggle. In contrast, as you recognize the blessing within the current situation, or that's kind of like find the silver lining to the cloud, right? Supportive and healing energy flows towards you. This card comes to you because there's an unrecognized blessing within your current situation. So if things right now are not exactly how you're wanting them to show up, hold on. Just stop for a moment, pause. There is some sort of silver lining that you're not aware of yet. It could be something that you've learned or gained, for example. Recognize the blessing to accelerate the healing and manifestation that you're trying to get to come to you. Instead of worrying, pray and use positive affirmations. Know that everything is in divine and perfect order. The timing is perfect. So don't think you're not in the right place at the right time. Just look around you and find the blessings, and that's going to grease the wheel a little bit so that you get to where you want to be. The situation is resolving itself perfectly. You just have to be patient. And it's time that you use your power of gratitude to really get things moving in your life. So if you're not seeing the results that you want to immediately, go back to the old gratitude journal and write some things down. Make sure that you're listing what you're grateful for. And that is how we turn our attention to the more positive things, so that we're not pushing negative energy out to create a barrier from the rest of the world and us. We want to keep it in that flow so that we're always, in the flow. And we want to keep everything open. So there is a silver lining, even if there's a cloud at the moment. So find the blessing in your current situation. Call on Krishna if you need assistance with that. And happy healing. This is Ariel. I'm going to leave you with that today. I didn't know what else to say there. I was just done talking. So I will bring this podcast to a close. Make sure to tune in to the other programs I have on the station, Healing Body, Mind, and Soul with Ariel. We do interviews on Friday, and of course there's the daily reflections with Ariel that are great affirming meditations for your personal development. I hope all this is helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you out there in cyberspace. Until the next time, this is Ariel wishing you happy healing.